Will you just take a look at that picture right there? The WWE Tag Team Gold. Now, a lot of people, they don't like this belt. They say this design is ugly. But I'm going to be straight honest with you guys. I love this design. I just love the look of it. You know, it's not as gaudy and ugly as the WWE Championship. It's not as bright and colorful as the Divas belt. You know, to me, it's just right. It has a perfect mix, and it just has a great look to it. But I'm not here to talk about the look of the championship titles in the WWE. I'm here to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the last few days. Now, if you think back about a year or so ago, you remember Triple H talking about how he is going to do his best to revitalize the tag team scene in the WWE. And you fast forward to the present day, and if you look at the tag team scene now to how it was a year ago, it has greatly improved. Now, I'm not saying that the tag team scene is awesome. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm not saying that it was like it was in the 80s and the 90s. It still has a lot of room to improve. However, it has gotten better. That's for sure. So let's take a look at the tag teams that are currently in the WWE. And, I'm just going to stick with the actual tag teams, the guys that are actually put together as a team. And if I fail to leave anybody out, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. But let's start with the tag team champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. Now, these guys, I guess you could say they were kind of thrown together. And they were thrown together and they won the tag team gold. But since they've been thrown together, they've done a pretty good job. They work well in the ring. They have a lot of great chemistry, and they are the current tag team champions. And I'm fine with that. But there's more teams out there than just Kofi and R-Truth. So let's talk about the others. You have Camacho and Hunico. You've got Kurt Hawkins and Tyler Rex. You got Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. You got Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. Even though Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger both compete in singles competition, they're also the tag team as well. So I put those guys on the list. You also have Epico and Primo. And then lastly, Jimmy and Jay Uso. So that right there, those are 7 different tag teams. Now, with having that many tag teams, they should definitely have no problem with really making the tag team scene great in the WWE. The only thing they have to do is put the tag team champions in some kind of storyline. Now, hopefully, with this 3 hours of Raw that we'll be getting on the 1000th episode, hopefully with that extra hour, they can focus on the tag team scene. Because with having all those teams, it would be a shame that they could not have equal TV time just like everyone else gets with all the rest of the championships. But why not put Kofi and R-Truth, up against every one of these tag teams? Why not have all these tag teams in one storyline? Everybody wanting to prove that they're the better team. I think that would be awesome. I mean, you don't even have to put every tag team in this. You could just put a couple of them. But just give them something. Give us something to watch. Something to entertain us. Because the tag team scene used to be a laughingstock. And some would argue that it still is a laughingstock. But I beg to differ. Because I can look at how it was a year ago and how it is now. And it has changed drastically. And it didn't change for the bad, in my opinion. It has changed for the good. And I'm just hoping that the WWE can continue to grow the tag team division. I hope that they can put a large emphasis on the tag team gold. And I hope I can see some storylines developed around these tag team belts. Because the tag team scene, like I said, it has gotten a lot better. We actually have teams. We don't have 2 guys that have just been thrown together. You know, a lot of these teams, they are legit teams. They're no slouches, if you know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, post your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the tag team scene? Do you think it's gotten better since, about 8 months to a year ago? Do you think it's gotten worse? Who would you like to see as the next tag team champions? Or who would you like to see Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, get involved with the storyline with? Who would you like to see them feud with? Now, if you ask me who I would like to see Kofi and R-Truth feud with, I would have to say Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. I really like Darren Young and Titus O'Neil's chemistry. They've got a great chemistry inside the ring. They work well also on the outside with their promos. I think they would be a great matchup for Kofi and R-Truth. That's something I would like to see. But like I said, leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Who would you like Kofi and R-Truth to defend those titles against? But anyways, this is Gold Izzy. Peace out, guys.